Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Movies and Brewskis Live. I'm your host, Matt Burke, and yeah, this is the second show right now we're doing, and yeah, it's awesome to be here right now. We're gonna have Brian Christgau on here with us. What up, Brian? How you doing, bro?
Okay, learned a harsh lesson today, which is
What's that?
Never shave your head with a beard trimmer.
Oh, that sounds pretty brutal. That sounds brutal.
Well, I mean, I just moved in here. I'm getting like, pictures on the walls and everything. Place is starting to look like a home, but I still got boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of shit. And one of the things that's in one of those boxes are like my hair trimmers. So I have a beard trimmer. I say, like an hour, like an idiot. Like when I feel around for these spots,
Yeah,
but yeah, my hair was getting a little too ratty, so it needed to go, dude. That new music, that new song is fucking brutal.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's funny. I wrote that during the Obama minute.
So you wrote that back like in the 2010
administration. That's it. 7 years old. I wrote a while ago. Yeah. So
awesome, dude. I really like your band, man. I like everything I've heard.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, we're working on some new stuff for the new comic, and me and Dave. He's like 90% of the band. So, but yeah, man, I can't wait. It's crazy, man. I've had a crazy week, dude. They like fired 40 people on my job. I was like, damn, because on my lunch, I usually work on my comic. I go out to my car and I'll draw, you know what I mean? Usually my comic, or I'll do layouts or something, and I'm looking and there's like everyone's walking out with papers in their hands, and I'm like, oh shit, man, hope this don't happen to me. But I made it, and like the new boss is like, oh, looks like you're still here, I'm like, oh fuck, I guess so. Like not like totally like
well, that's
like,
good.
Fuck, But yeah, no, and we're getting overtime, so we basically have to do all these jobs, like, and doing a bunch of new tasks and learning a bunch of shit. So it's
because now they want you to do like the work of like the 20 people that they fired.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfuckers!
Yeah. It's crazy, dude.
God damn it!
But
yeah. Overall, it's been good then, right?
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I'm just totally just grinding, and then just a worker bee, and then kind of come home and do a little tubing, do some fucking some comics, and trying to step it up as best as I can. But I'm always trying to look for something. Here, have you heard of RoboDoc?
RoboDoc.
Yeah, this shit's metal as fuck, dude. It's a documentary on RoboCop. So it's put together. Yeah, dude.
Okay, all right.
Put together by Bloody Disgusting, and I believe it's Shadowbox. I got it for a few days, but then I got rid of it. But I watched like most of the episodes. But I didn't get to watch all of them, though. But I got a quick little a little piece right here, little trailer we could check out real quick.
Sure.
Let's take a look at this.
Love me some RoboCop. Video games coming out in November 2nd. I want to see this shit.
One day and said, "Dad, read these comic books." He's sort of a modern neurotic superhero.
Look at that. See those right there?
Yeah. Like
those are the Rob Bottin sketches right there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
They really go into like detail in the doc about like a lot of stuff I didn't even know about. Like a lot of it was filmed in Texas. I'm pausing this in between little things so we can watch it. I think it's like 10 seconds per thing, but yeah, man. There was a lot of inspiration from like Judge Dredd, and I mean a lot of people know this already, but a lot of but
I remember when like the reading the Starlog article that was about RoboCop that was promoting it, but I thought RoboCop was Ed 209 because you didn't see RoboCop.
Pointed at Ed 209.
So you saw Ed 209.
I'm trying to get some
thought,
RoboCop
so
clips,
that's
dude.
RoboCop. They like put his brain like
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
dude.
fucking. And
I want to get some
I remember
RoboCop
going
clips for
to
this,
see
dude.
this in the theater and just being like, "Holy shit!" You know, one of the best science fiction movies since the original Metropolis.
Yeah.
For sure.
I put it up there with like
And,
Blade Runner. Like this
and
is...
I remember thinking Judge Dredd and Deathlock the Destroyer.
Yeah, dude.
Even though he had all these powers, there was like something going on site. So he was sort of like a superhero with a headache.
Denver, come on, action.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
I mean, just all these lines, you know what I mean? I fucking love it. And mostly all the actors come back, dude, and they do a piece on here. And this is only season 1.
A lot of directors wouldn't even look at it.
In fact, I read 20, 30 pages and thought it was absolutely ridiculous.
We spent at least $1 million on this suit.
$1 million?
Well spent. Well spent.
I mean,
one of the things that always impressed me is how they got that look. It looks like a shiny new car.
Yeah, and then they had different ones, I believe, with different colors of blue and silver for different lighting and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And also in this documentary, like, because I have a couple versions of the movie already that I watched too with special features prior to this doc. I mean, you too, man.
Yeah.
And they talk about this guy. Yeah, and like the staccato, he had to learn how to walk, and like he could not walk in the suit, man. Like they go into it, like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like a mind trick.
It's a relic suit and walk in it.
Murphy, it's you. She's a really heroic, strong woman. I identified with her because I'm very, very independent.
We had a lot of laughs. We joked around a lot.
We were like little kids playing in a sandbox. We would.
Fred Ward, look at that. Look at it all driving around in there. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
little golf carts. And they talk about the costumes and how there was so many like ad libs that they did like on set. There's like a little moonwalk they did, or one of the dudes did. I forgot the guy in the back, the Asian dude. He actually moonwalks out of the scene after they like murder Alex Murphy. It's all ad lib. Yeah, I never noticed it either until like they put it out in the lap. He's like, like that was all ad libbed.
Oh wow!
Would steal the golf carts from the ADs, because they had to drive around this thing. Paul didn't particularly enjoy that part.
Paul's nuts. You go like this and you shoot. That is inspiring, man. I don't think anybody would tell you they had a good time on that picture.
I think.
Yeah, man, and like he didn't even want to like direct the movie. I seen because I didn't really know who. I mean, I knew who Paul Verhoeven was from this, but I didn't know like. Have you seen any of his other films prior to this, Brian?
Oh yeah, Spatters. That's really good. That's the one that kind of put him on the map. That was more like something like Basic Instinct, right? It was like an erotic thriller kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And I think he did Soldier of Orange with Rutger Hauer. And I'd seen those. But you had no idea that this guy suddenly was going to come along and make a masterpiece. What's so amazing is that it's like a B movie concept, right? It's like a Roger Corman movie, but with a budget and with like an art house director.
100%. Everything looks so clean too. He almost had like a Michael Mann look too for some of his some of the stuff that he was doing. You know what I mean? Like as far as the movies prior to this.
The city shot. Yeah. Verhoeven, was a fucking genius. You look at RoboCop. It's very much about the human soul. It's very much about identity. RoboCop is one of those characters like the Crow or Swamp Thing, right? Yeah. Where it's like they're transformed by death. It's like they die and they 100%. Come back, but they're not the same way that they were before. And of course. It's RoboCop's always say a surprisingly touching hero, right? Because you expect him just to be going after the bad guys, but then you see he's just gradually getting bits and pieces of himself back, and until of course you get to the very end. What's your name, son? Murphy, right? It's not RoboCop. He's Murphy.
Come on, shooting, son.
That's what pissed me off about RoboCop 2 was they rolled him back.
Yeah,
Where
they,
he's like,
they rolled him
"No,
back, dude.
RoboCop." It's like,
I'm rolling.
no, because
Yeah.
you always imagine like him going back to work and walking in,
Right.
you know, with the RoboCop walk. But whenever he's like, "Hey, Murphy," and he's like, "Hey, what's up, brothers?" But yeah, you know, look, I love the fact that they're putting out so many of these documentaries.
I mean,
about
there's-
these,
The
about
thing
these
that
movies.
has
Oh yeah, man.
sustained it, I think, through the years is the fact that there is a heart and soul to it.
In the time since that film has come out, it's grown a massive following.
I am proud to have been part of it. And it is unique, and that's why it lives.
I remember he wasn't
That's it
happy
right
about
there,
RoboCop
RoboDoc,
2.
and they are going to. Oh yeah, man. I remember they got like Michael Burke to do part 3 or whatnot. The guy that played Thinner. That was
Oh yeah, Robert
I don't
John
know.
Burke.
I never really got into.
You know, it was
Robert
fine.
John Burke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was in,
you know, he's
Dust
a good
Bowl.
actor.
Very good.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's in Richard Stanley's second horror movie after Hardware, Dust Devil. You know,
Yeah,
it
dude.
just was by Fred
I'll
Decker,
buy
and
that
he
for
fucked
a
up on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you can imagine that guy fucking gets pizzade at conventions. What up?
What
man?
up, Doc
What up,
Salem?
Preston, you sexy motherfucker? He's sexy.
Brian,
motherfucker.
somebody skinned you. What?
Right?
Hold on. Oh, you heard about the incident with
Looking
the
clean, man.
beard trimmer?
Looking clean, man.
The
Yeah,
possessed
man.
trigger.
Looking sharp.
That's awesome.
You see the RoboDoc
Hey, man,
expression?
can't grow your hair
Like
like
RoboCop?
the at all.
RoboCop? Yeah. Both of them.
No, the
new one, the old one.
RoboDoc. RoboDoc.
Doc?
It's a documentary. It's a RoboDoc. It's a 4-hour documentary on RoboCop. It's on
No,
Screenbox.
I don't think
Yep,
I've seen it.
It's dope,
gotta write
dude.
that down.
And
I'm gonna have to look
they
it
just
up.
have season 1. They're coming out season 2, 3, and 4. So they're gonna cover the second movie, the third movie, and the TV show. Like they're going hard on that shit. So
Oh wow, the TV series.
they're doing They're not
And then
giving
there
a
was an
fuck.
animated series which I never saw. I have all the
Yeah,
toys
yeah.
for it though.
Yeah, that shit's
That's amazing.
awesome, man.
See, if I had my toy, if
Yeah.
I had my toy collection here, I mean, I've got a buttload of RoboCop stuff.
You got it in
Back-
storage?
Me too.
What was that?
It's in storage?
It's in
Like you have
storage.
a lot of your stuff in storage?
Yeah, a lot of my shit, my swords, my toys.
You put
And,
your swords in storage? Is it climate
yeah, I
controlled
know.
or is it?
I know, dude. Well, I'm stuck here with like a 12 gauge and a katana.
No, what I'm saying is, like, we put a bunch of stuff in 2 storage sheds, and they weren't climate controlled, and we had to
Oh.
constantly go over there and put the moisture stuff in there to keep the moisture out.
Oh man.
But it really didn't help because they had mold all over everything, and it was
Oh, my
like she had a
God.
bunch of antiques and
Oh, my swords. Oh, they're just like fucking melting in there. I mean, I oil them shits up. I oil them shits up, and I also put tree wax.
yeah,
Is really good.
Oh,
for
wow.
those. Like,
it'll
Yeah.
work for a little while. Like, I mean, we had our stuff in there for about a year, so it, you know.
yeah, for me, it's been like 2 months. You know, hopefully I'll get that shit back, get my toy collection back.
Yeah.
Evidently, that's going to be a little more difficult.
Why? What happened to your toy collection? Like,
It's in my the guy that was living with me. It's in his storage unit, right? Because I had to start moving my shit out because he wasn't moving his shit out. So I had to start moving my own shit out. The first thing I moved out was the toy collection because it was bulky and it was like light, right?
yeah.
And so now, last time I talked to him, I was like, "Oh, so I can get my toys?" He's like, "No, that's like behind. That's like buried behind."
Yeah, but you know what they say about hoarders. Like, hoarders
Yeah.
don't like to give shit up.
No, they really don't.
Throw shit away.
They really don't, man. They really don't.
So
I
he
had
might be
no
right.
idea, man. If I had known this guy was a hoarder,
You know, like, yeah, just
Speaking of
like,
Speaking of
oh,
swords. And where you live is the Headless Horseman. He has a sword.
yeah, man.
And the Headless Horseman is a mythical figure who has appeared in folklore around the world since the Middle Ages. the figure is traditionally depicted as a rider upon horseback who is missing his head. And there's a bunch, man. There's I mean, obviously there's the one that we all know from Sleepy Hollow. Depending on the legend, the horseman is either carrying his head or a missing head altogether and is searching for it. Examples include the Dullahan from Ireland. There's that one I drew a picture of before. I wanted to do something with him, who is a demonic fairy usually depicted riding a horse and carrying his head under his arm. The titular knight from the English tale Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. There's that one, and the Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
I always thought the Headless Horseman was like the coolest character. You know what I'm saying?
Very cool.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Very cool character.
Like he was the original Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, no,
Totally, man.
absolutely, yeah.
Totally. And
What's interesting is that it actually was like a character from folklore that Washington Irving ended up using in that story. And if you've read the original story, you know there's no Headless Horseman. It's Brom Bones. One of the best names for a character ever, by the way. Because he and Ichabod Crane were like kind of like
they were.
And that's how he gets rid of Ichabod Crane, is by fucking scaring the wits out of him.
Somebody did do an updated version of the Headless. It was on a TV show, and the horseman was on
Sleepy Hollow.
a motorcycle. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on Tubi.
Oh, that's the shit.
On Tubi.
What was it?
With the fucking
I've seen
machine.
Headless Horseman on Tubi.
No, they had one where he was on a motorcycle, but he had a broadsword, right?
Oh, that's dope.
That must have been newer, maybe.
It was actually it was older. It was like in the 90s, I think, or something like that. It was a TV show.
Okay.
It was a
okay. So when I'm thinking of it was from the 70s.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that old. But it was I remember it might have been early 2000s because I had a sword collection at that point, right?
Yeah.
And I had that sword in my collection. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, holy shit, that's a sword I got. You know, and I'm like, oh no, that's awesome. Yeah. It was cool.
This guy right here on the right
was,
with the beard, he has a pretty cool little documentary I watched on YouTube like a week ago. He talks about how like Washington Irving knew like a warrior, I think, or a story of a Hastian warrior, and how he was inspired by the whole story. You know what I mean? But I you guys could check it out. It's maybe I'll put a link in later. But I figured maybe we could check out some of these Headless Horseman pictures right here. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, a character in a lot of art, man.
We should do a Headless Horseman story.
Oh man,
that'd be pretty dope.
It's still in the Hudson Valley, and that is Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
That's the movie.
That is one of the legends of the Hudson Valley.
This movie's on Tubi too. Headless Horseman. Looks like Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance cover, but kind of tweaked a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's like by the Asylum, probably. I mean, I can't say that either of the Ghost Rider movies are good, but I can say I enjoyed them both.
The second one was horrible. Yeah. Like I know what they were going
it was kind of weird.
It was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it was fun enough, It was diverting.
The first one was kind of terrible too, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that
I like in the second one how he's kind of like oily looking, and his skull is like blackened,
bubbly and tarry.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch. Really bubbly.
I did like on the second one when they had him transforming. That was cool. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Nicolas Cage actually playing the Ghost Rider too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I liked it too. And did you guys see the Headless Horseman on that TV show Sleepy Hollow? Did you guys ever watch Sleepy Hollow?
Dude, yeah, I think I did. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
I thought the first season was really cool. How they made Ichabod Crane like an agent for George Washington, and they really dove into like American like folklore, American like cryptids, and you know what I mean. That was what I really liked about the show. And then Clancy Brown was in the first pilot, and
oh wow,
it was directed by the guy that did Underworld, Lynn Wiseman. That was like his show, but it kind of unraveled. But they had a cool Wendigo on there and stuff. I liked it a lot.
They don't last too much after the first season. Like none of those TV shows really do.
There's a bunch on here though. Bunch of cool artwork.
Oh, somebody cosplayed? is the Headless Horseman.
Oh, I'm sure,
down
dude.
there?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh shit. Okay, I think I found something special.
What's that?
The episode, I think, or at least it's a video, I think, about the episode of Kolchak the Night Stalker, where you have like the headless biker. Because he's like cruising around and popping wheelies and shit. It's amazing. Yeah, because it's
I
like
think they might
it's
have
about a dead biker, right? Where like I
really?
think they had strung like a piano wire or something, or cable or something, and decapitated him. And so then he comes back. And I remember Kolchak's way of dealing with him, I think, was he had to find his head. He had to find his skull. And then once he reunited the skull with the rest of the body, like that stopped it.
I used to love Kolchak, Night Stalker.
Oh man,
that was like the greatest show when I was a kid.
You know, I was
when I was a kid, I loved this Disney cartoon.
Canceled, but they just didn't have the budget for the monsters.
Me too. I like that too. The Disney cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, awesome. Dude, the inspiration.
I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, it was the inspiration for the X-Files. I remember when the X-Files became big, telling all my friends who were into it, I was just like, it's fucking Kolchak. It's like a Night Stalker.
I also like the movie.
I remember too.
The live action movie was awesome too. I liked it.
Well, there were two. Yeah, the Night Stalker and the Night Strangler, both of which were scripted by Richard Matheson. I Am Legend.
I'm talking about the Disney one where they had your boy
Bing Crosby
from the Hammer films.
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Which one was it? It was the one with Jack Sparrow as
Oh yeah, Johnny Depp, the Tim Burton one.
That
was another one. So I was gonna talk about that too. Good. That movie was awesome. I think that's Tim Burton's best movie. It's a genuine horror movie. It's got the gore. It's hammered out, like Doc was saying. Fucking love that movie, man.
I like that it came from the tree. Yeah, it was Christopher Lee was in there.
Then he's got a scene with it doesn't have Barbara Steele, but it's a reference to like a Barbara Steele movie.
Yeah, man. And when I was a kid, I had a Headless Horseman or a Legend of Sleepy Hollow kids book, and the illustrations in there were just dope, and all the perspectives were like really forced perspectives. You know, like the horse's face is snarling up in your face. You know what I mean? The dude's holding a pumpkin way back here, and it's just coming at you. You know, and like Brom Bones is like beating somebody up, and other pages. Just really like forced perspective almost every page, and really painted. You know, but I can never find it again.
That's how I would do the Headless Horseman. Like the Headless Horseman's cool. You know what I'm saying? His uniform would definitely have to be cool, but
yeah.
I think the focus should be on the horse. You know what I'm saying?
Horse like, or the pumpkin too. Like there was a picture.
Oh, no, definitely the pumpkin, but like the horse has to look rotted. You know, like something from hell.
Oh yeah, totally. I want to hand.
Trust me, you'd make it gnarly as fuck. You know, You'd add a big dash of Preston to that shit.
Yeah.
I just dropped a link.
Oh, nice.
That I think has like a shot from that Night Stalker episode. If you want to check it out,
let me show you something. Oh, well, go ahead, and then I'll show you.
Let me try to.
Yeah, I'm sorry for talking over everybody. I know we're
whenever you do a stream with more than 2 people, you're gonna talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got some shit set up for fucking Cincinnati on Thursday, man. We're gonna.
Oh, nice.
The Impressed are gonna ambush his ass.
I finished building this.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I had it painted and just put it together the other day.
That's dope, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. I haven't put a logo on the end of it though. Like I'm trying to figure out.
You built it?
Yeah, I built it. Like glued the neck on, all kinds of stuff.
You gotta
wired it.
No shit.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Is that a thing that you do? That you build guitars?
No, this is my first one, so it's very imperfect.
Oh, you gotta start painting those motherfuckers, dude. Jesus.
But it was I just wanted to see how difficult it'd be, and it was a little bit of a headache. It wasn't too bad though. I do that kind of shit to de-stress, and with all the shit.
Yeah. You're just so focused on that. Yeah, laser.
Decompress.
I like painting like little figurines for the same reason. Yeah.
Figurines are good too. because you have to concentrate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like your brain can't wander too much.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like meditation.
This can't be.
It's the best thing for people with ADD, I think.
I think so too.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Yeah, you may have to like skip ahead a second, and then it's mostly this dude.
Quick.
Oh yeah, this is where he finds the head. Yeah, check it out. But then
Darren McGavin, huh?
He comes around the corner, and it's obviously a
Best
guy.
looking fellow we've ever encountered, but not the worst either.
Oh, that's it. I like that.
Wait a minute, I have nothing to do with it.
That's
Tell me
I
that's
like
not
about
fucking metal. Tell me that's not
Ooh, look
fucking
at
metal.
this.
Holding his head.
Wait, I
makes
think that
it
was
fair
it.
Game. And since Baker's body
Badass.
isn't in the coffin, putting his head in there won't do the trick. So now what?
Yeah, he fucked that fool up, dude. He's like,
He beamed him with it.
yep.
Yeah. If you've never seen that episode, treat yourself. It's fucking awesome.
Damn, he
Oh,
laid
that's
that fool
amazing.
out till he was just bones, dude. Look at.
Oh,
Oh, man,
Kolchak
that's dope.
fucking like destroys every fucking monster. It's like what, 28 episodes or something? He's like a monster killing machine.
Dude, I didn't know. I never even knew about that. That's fucking Darren McGavin from Christmas Story. I'm gonna check that out.
And what's so great about that character is that everyone's
Shut
like,
up, Ryan.
"Hey, Dillard, you're number one."
This guy Brian
I
won't
know,
let Matt
no,
talk
so
in his
yeah,
own show.
Dillard is right. Dillard is right. I will promptly shut the fuck up.
Outrageous. Nah, man, I didn't even know about that show. Like, I remember seeing pictures of it.
Darren Kolchak. This was a Kolchak comic book.
Oh,
like
no
a
shit.
couple of them, I think.
Yeah,
Damn.
wasn't it about Gold Key or something like that? Like back in the day? Or was it
Yeah, and then there were new ones. Gold Key did it. Yeah, oh man, I used to love that. The Gold Key comics where you get like a big bag at the supermarket and there'd be like 5 comics in there. You didn't know what everything was. And
They
one
did
might be
that?
the Twilight
I never
Zone,
knew that.
Star Trek.
That's
I
cool, man.
miss those.
I knew Marvel did it. I had no idea Gold Key did it too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The Legends. Gold Key Legends. I got something legendary for you guys.
Black metal decode.
Okay, this is the part of the show where you guys got to decode this black metal band. All right. Who can
Genius.
figure out what band name that is? It's pretty easy. It's an OG band too.
All right.
Anybody in the chat? What band is this?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Dark Throne.
Oh yeah, you got it. That was pretty quick, dude. It took a little longer last time. I gotta get
No,
some
you
harder
gotta
ones.
read runes.
I couldn't see the
It's
end.
its own language.
I almost
had the like less pixelated one. I should use that one.
No, the end is the hard part because you can barely. It almost looks like fucking R
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, it's like if I didn't know Dark Throne, if I didn't know the band, I probably wouldn't have been able to figure that out. But I could make out the T, and I was like, "Oh, it's Dark Throne." But no, that's just a genius idea, dude.
It's hard to
Any
figure
other
out
reason,
sometimes.
that's
Though.
the one for the week.
I figure I'll start with some of the gangster OG, like, black metal bands, and then we'll start moving in because all the bands now like black metal, metalcore, deathcore, like fucking. There's so many different band styles now that it's not even black metal anymore. But it's always been like that. It hasn't been just black metal, but black metal. There's
Black metal
I forgot what
started
the
it.
first band
That's
straight had
really.
twigs, dude. It's just straight. They laid twigs on the ground, bro, like out in the snow, and then they snapped up a picture real quick, like Peter Parker can't, you know what I mean? And then that was their band. I was like, damn, that's
That was the
pretty
name
fun
of the
gangster.
band. Was a bunch of twigs stuck on the ground.
Well, no, they
That's crazy.
they had a name, but like they spelled it out in twigs, and it was still hard to read. So I was just like, oh man, that's fucking crazy.
But isn't that part
There's
of
a,
it? Isn't that The whole thing is to make your band name really, really hard to read, to make that as imperceptible as possible.
I think
That's
so.
like the
And then
craziest
also
thing
with like,
ever.
well, I mean, yeah.
But I mean, with some bands certainly, like this. This is beginner's level, I would say.
Yeah, and then with some bands, like they become more legible because the bands start getting bigger. You know, it's like, well, you're an artist, dude, right? You want people to see your shit and hear your shit. I mean, are you really out there to be like not letting people see your art or hear your art? You know what I mean? Are you really just creating art so people can't hear it? You know, so you got to get to a point to where you want to share your art and give it to the world, right?
That's true, but I think people can't make that separation. Like a lot of them are so anti-establishment that they sabotage themselves. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, like Matt was saying, it's like you want people to see your shit, to have access to your shit. But you can get some people, I'm sure, that are just like, oh, that's selling out. And just like, having more people
Selling out.
your shit doesn't make you a sellout. You're selling out if you're changing your shit to like court a larger audience.
Yeah.
Especially
Even if you're
it's not
taking
the
money for your
original
art,
audience. You're telling the original audience to go fuck themselves to try to get a big, broader, new audience. That's definitely something.
It's like people who like, I don't want to be told what to do, so I'm gonna go live in the woods.
Yeah, right. Like,
really? I want to be free, but I mean,
it's
like, you still need money, even if you're living in the woods. What are you gonna, I mean, what are you gonna wear?
Right.
Animal pelts? I mean,
well, I remember Burton C. Bell. You know, who I'm a very big fan of, huge Fear Factory fan. He said, like, he was asked, like, Ed, like, what advice would you give, like, new bands in the scene? And he said, don't get into it for the money, because there is none.
just like comics. You know what I mean?
It's like comics.
Get into it. Get into it for the art. You know what I mean? And then and tell your story.
And the passion. If it's about the passion, if it's about also. You know, maybe whether we did it
comics. I wanted to share this up. It's the Mythicals, part 2.
on mycomic.com.
My comic, and he's got 39 backers. Figured we maybe play his trailer real quick.
Who is that?
Yeah,
that does the
Hojo.
I told that moron not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape. No matter, let's get started.
Metal's fuck.
Now, Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. We have the soldier who don't stop talking, a magician with money issues, and a vampire with a checkered past. With their other teammates she's yet to meet. One in particular might be a little bit shocking for her. I do hope she's not allergic. Back it today, won't you? Like right now.
Those blue boobs just triggered me. Don't you know that like fantasy women and fantasy comics are supposed to like look realistic?
How much is he up to?
Yeah, what did it say? 31 days left, I think.
I think Matt froze. Matt's completely froze out. Oh, there you go.
I don't think I backed the first one.
I haven't backed the first one yet. No, I'm gonna get it though. I'm just waiting. But
I'm backing a lot of shit now that I got some money to back.
I love the werewolf design here. I love the werewolf design. I love the fucking I
like that.
I believe he's coming on. He's coming on the show. He's coming to open the gates. I believe this week or next week. I got to check my planner.
Awesome.
But he's all scheduled up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's he at right now?
Yeah, he needs a little bit of help.
I mean, I know you
Dillard covered, right?
Yeah, let's check out his tiers.
That John Dillard cover is dope.
Well, yeah. You know, Dillard, even though he'd be a bit of a prick, is an incredible artist, man. We're lucky to have him in our scene.
Wait, who is it? John Dillard?
Dillard? That rude motherfucker that was just like,
yeah.
Ryan, shut the fuck up. I love Matt talking on his own show.
No, wait.
No,
wait. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you gotta.
Dillard, the guy who does the buckler?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, what happened?
Yeah, now you know who we're talking about. Yeah.
I know who, but what happened, though? What?
Oh, he did this cover right here.
Yeah. Check this shit out.
You know that's not what I'm talking about.
What, him calling me out on my
Oh,
bullshit?
fucking with Brian? Oh yeah, he's just
Yeah.
yeah, him and Brian, he's always fucking.
No, because I don't know. That's what I'm trying to.
Oh,
to
okay,
cross.
no.
I don't.
Yeah, no, it's just it's reach out and fuck with somebody.
I'll talk to you after the show. You should come on the show we're doing tonight. Going to the metal shop.
Yeah.
If you're up for it, Brian.
Yeah,
What
Brian.
was that?
Do-
Are we doing a metal thing like after this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Midnight.
Okay. All
Like
right.
25
I might,
minutes or so.
I
I
mean,
mean, you got
trying
time?
to get to bed earlier, but
Maybe
I don't know, we'll see.
35 minutes.
Oh,
About
please. Why, so you can write?
35 minutes.
I got
yeah, here's a-
pussified after the move, man. Like I started getting up like regular person hours.
Yeah,
You know?
I try, but I can't, dude. Creativity doesn't strike me in regular person hours. So
Yeah, it gets me
It's
sometimes.
kinda-
I came up with my whole universe in the middle of the night one time. I had to like run
that's
downstairs.
the time,
and,
man.
like,
That's
from
the
a
some
time.
reason-
It's magic hour.
yeah, for some reason, exhaustion just
Oh yeah.
fuels creativity. I don't know what it is, dude. It's not. Maybe it's the hallucination
great.
experience.
Looks
when you're
awesome,
tired.
dude. It's got a
I
bunch
do
of
like the
add-ons.
interiors.
Yeah, the interiors are dope. Yeah, we'll do
Oh,
another
I
deep
love
dive.
that werewolf, man.
Yeah, I love that
Look at
cover.
this.
The design of the werewolf's fucking metal, man. I love the
It's really metal.
I love the fucking arm bracelets. That's what I told him, dude. I like your because we in Comicsgate we have like there's at least fucking maybe almost 20 like werewolf books, and I'm gonna make one or two or maybe 10 myself, hopefully.
Yeah.
But this one looks
I'm
pretty
waiting
fucking
for a
metal.
lull. There's going to be that lull inevitably, and then I want to bust Southpaw.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Although never be. You just gotta bust it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna be around. So they got there's a bunch of tiers on here, art, and you can do the catch up. The two right here is probably what I'm gonna get. You have to get the first two in one for $20. You get the Peter Gilmore cover and the other one
Ah.
for 20, and then you
there's
get the new one.
covers too, huh?
Which cover did Peter do?
He did this one right here. Like it's got like this crazy looking Pope, dude. Like
okay.
you have to go back and look at the art, but it's fucking dope, man.
Preston,
I love Peter's
like I
art.
know you were gone for a while. Did you see like what his stuff looks like now?
Peter?
Like
No,
evidently he
wow.
always
Okay.
was that good, and
Yeah.
and was phoning it in with everything else. But yeah, like Peter Gilmore is like a way more talented artist than like we realized.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there. He's like Bernie level,
I just remember looking at the Jack the Ripper Vampire Slayer and being like, "This is the same guy,"
Yeah,
or Super Dead. I was just like,
I didn't know.
huh? Yeah, but evidently he did stuff that he leveled up. It's that he was like working with like Kryptonite. A Kryptonite necklace.
Yeah, it was changed. They unleashed the beast. Come and check out the Mythicals,
Yeah,
guys.
man.
It's right here on Fund My Comic. I'll try to put a link in the description of the video. But this book looks sick. I haven't got the first one yet. We've had him on this channel a few times. We're gonna have him on again, and yeah, I do plan on backing it. So, from what he's talked about, it looks fucking dope, and the whole universe is dope, and he's been working on it for years. So, check it out.
It looks great. Looks great. Wish him
Yeah,
the
man.
best of luck. I'll probably back it myself. It's tough.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Oh yeah, definitely.
$2,000 in like 2 days. That's not bad. At the very least, he'll make his goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
Definitely.
it's tough. People don't got money. Eggs are fucking like $9.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
something
insane.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, times are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, there's this New In Flames album out. I mean, it's been out for a few months, but I wanted to share it. Let you guys check out some music real quick.
I've been meaning
Let's
to
see
like
here.
check this out. Actually,
This song's pretty
Like, I
heavy.
have
It's the
it,
heaviest. It actually has like the heaviest production out of all their albums. I mean, I'm not saying it's my favorite album by
shit.
them, but the
really
production's really good, and it's the heaviest album they've had like for like a few albums, So
nice.
it's pretty cool. Let me get the sound going.
If you're not into metal, That's the hard shit right there, son.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
the
it
shit I
fucking
like.
subnocks
You know
in the
what's
car too.
You know what's funny? Like when I was growing up and I was going to school with all these preppy motherfuckers and shit like that. Like I just couldn't understand how. I mean, if that's your choice, that's your choice. But I just couldn't understand how guys could listen to that and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like shit off of the radio, like 80s music, pop music, shit
Oh my
like
gosh.
that. I just no, seriously. I mean, I
know.
can see how chicks can dig it because it's like all happy and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
guys.
that.
But the guys are listening to it because that's what the chicks are listening to.
Well,
yeah,
I guess like even rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about not rap now. I'm talking about rap when it was like that hokey, like happy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know when it was real rap, like happy rap, like brag rap. Right? Most rap was about rap. Then before
I
it got all
could never
gangster and then
understand. I was like,
movie and money.
yeah, I was like, I just couldn't get it. And football players would listen and they'd be jamming out to it. Like I was like, how do you listen to that and they go hurt somebody on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like when I the times I got inspired were the times when I was listening to the most deathly heavy, you know, melt your face off type of stuff. And I was just like,
The hard shit. Celtic Frost, Slayer.
Exactly. And I was a real angry kid too, but that was the only thing that could calm me down too. You know what I'm saying? It's like Slayer, raining blood and stuff like that. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? It's like the music that people that some people think makes people violent actually comes
Exactly.
down.
One of my teachers in school actually said that. She's like, you know, the stuff you listen to, she's like, I have other students that listen to that, and they're some of the calmest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horror fans too. Horror fans
Yeah.
too. Like out of like all the conventions I've been to, different kinds of conventions, horror fans are easily like the coolest people. Like they're sweet.
Chill,
like they're
man.
just kind of like super chill, man. Yeah, it's you know, this is the shit. The dark shit is what keeps us sane. Keeps us from going fucking nuts, you know, and it reminds other people to do the same shit that we see.
And you get that jolt of adrenaline too when you're listening to it, and you just want to jump in the pit. Like you automatically just want.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man.
It's like a dog when a dog sees a stranger and its hair goes up. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's exactly what it.
For sure.
Able to whistle and shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting though how a lot of these older bands. It's crazy to like refer to like In Flames as like an old band because of what they've been around for like what 20 years, I think.
They came out in '90. Yeah.
Right, but I've
Yeah,
noticed
these
that
guys are
like
in their 50s
Paradise
now.
Lost is another one of those bands. It's like their new shit. Is fucking hard. Like that's a direction.
This is one of their heaviest songs. Like, fucking, it's like in their top 5, like just straight up heavy wise, like sound wise, you know, and it's fucking catchy as fuck too. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like,
they're really good. Yeah, I need to check this out. Like I said, I have it, but I haven't listened to it. Give me a refill real quick.
just pretty dope.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I like it.
I'm gonna get that album.
It's pretty cool. He's got his own style. The singer does. They got the guitar player from Megadeth too. That dude is one of them. He's pretty. The song has a pretty dope solo in it too. But I really like the album, man. It's got a lot of different like peaks and valleys in it, you know. And they got some fast songs on there too.
Did you hear that? The like Ivan from Five Finger Death Punch is retiring.
Well, the big question is, of course, the immortal question is: what's heavier, fast or slow?
They're both heavy. It's equal. You know what I mean? Straight up, you know, like it does. I mean, most people would say it has to be slow and then it's heavy. You know what I mean? But for me, it's both. You know?
Yes, absolutely. Although I think slow is maybe that's because of the Sabbath thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Not all of Sabbath. Not all of Sabbath was slow.
Yeah,
No, I
The
know.
Dio
But I'm
years, to be
talking
honest.
about that
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
record, the first song.
Yeah, that first record, the first two, dude.
Sabbath
We're gonna be talking that, Brian, in a little bit here.
Sabbath sparked a whole genre of like.
Oh, dude,
there was no stoner rock before Sabbath.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude,
they're the OGs.
They never got well, now they kind of get the appreciation and love that they deserve, right?
Yeah.
But when I was coming up, it was all Led Zeppelin. I'm like, fucking Sabbath, you fucking idiots. It's like they gave birth to metal. They gave birth to fucking goth. They gave birth to fucking gothic rock. Basically,
Yes.
that's the first.
well, let's be honest too. Like Sabbath actually wrote their own music.
Yeah.
Yes, and they came from those fucking like awful working class, like steel town.
Well, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Summer of Love, and they were not fucking feeling it.
I'm talking about Zeppelin.
Metal. They heard the machines.
Zeppelin.
I'm talking about Zeppelin, like stalking the streets to go ahead and steal other people's music. You know what I'm saying? Like Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, that's nasty. That's
Stairway
true.
Stairway to Heaven was never written by. Was never written by Led Zeppelin. Stairway to Heaven was written by a blues singer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got a new. They keep giving me a new reason to say fuck Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Fuck Robert Plant.
They stole so much of that album. You
Ugh.
know, all the classics, most of that shit was like by old blues singers. You know,
Oh, that's why
blues
you were saying
musicians.
like the thing about Sabbath too is
Oh,
they
man.
actually wrote their own music as
Yeah,
opposed to.
because they did. You know, Zeppelin didn't. And it's a fact. They found the original recording of Stairway to Heaven, and it was not by Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well, I hope the guy got his aid. You know.
No, he didn't. He died. They did that.
No.
A lot of those musicians back then stole from those old blues guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes, no, it is true. I mean, sometimes we'll give people give credit, right? Like what's his face? Fucking.
Oh, dude,
Rod
they
Cooder
hid
was
that
dying.
shit for so long. Like it never came out until like maybe late 90s or early 2000s that they were talking about that.
Well, it's like you can cover somebody's shit, but then you got to kick up some royalties or something.
No,
Like
dude,
Rod
you
Cooder
would
covered a
not
bunch of these
believe.
old blues singers, but he was like, okay, well, you're gonna get paid.
A
Because
lot of
the
those
reason
old
doing that shit
black
was because these guys never
like,
got paid.
blues players, those super talented, like sidewalk blues players, dude, the music they wrote was being recorded and stolen from them by people like that were throwing $1 in their
Hey,
guitar
thanks for
case.
coming.
Yeah.
That's so gross. I don't know how people fucking live with themselves. But then again, you know, some people are fucking sociopaths. I see the Marvels coming out with a Blood Hunt Mega event crossover. Hey, congrats, Sam. Have Vincent fucking going up against Deadpool.
Fucking motherfucker.
Or some shit like that.
Dude. Oh, they're gonna do something.
And
Yeah,
it's Marvel, so it's gonna be like a menstrual blood hunt.
Yeah, menstrual blood hunt on the toilet.
Blood.
On the back of the toilet. Oh man, come on, bro.
It's
Ew.
Bam, Marvel.
Ma'am, you're bleeding.
I was
Sir,
gonna
you're
say
bleeding.
I also got my campaign up right now, Butch Cleaver 2. We're closing in 2 weeks. We're gonna do a closeout stream on this show. So if you guys we're gonna do it on well, not this show, on Thursday, 2 weeks from Thursday. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm gonna do a little show real quick. It's about this butcher who gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So he tries to use that power for revenge, reckoning, and maybe redemption. This is the second book. I am offering the first book as well. And for the next few backers, you're going to get all these tchotchkes right here. Still a metal bottle opener, trading cards. We have a Preston Azevedo trading card, Death Metal Hero, stickers by 6 a.m., buttons, bumper stickers. And yeah, there's some.
I'm going to be doing Butch Cleaver sketches on that show too.
Oh,
I'm trying
shit.
to
Hell
get
yeah,
guys
dude.
to go ahead and do it. I'm not sure how we're going to get rid of it though, like the sketches. I don't know. But if you want, you can have an auction on your show too. We could just auction them off as we're doing them. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we'll do whatever. And here's a Preston piece right here, Butch Cleaver. So
It's a 6 a.m. sticker.
That was one of my favorites. I really enjoyed it.
I know, isn't that fucking dope? God damn it.
here's Luke's. I was trying to do this thing where I would do black and white art, kind of give it that old school whatchamacallit, Universal style, old EC horror for different arts. Come on. Bascom did it for the first one too.
You know where I stand with your work. I think it's better in black and white, but I'm a black and white stan, so I'm biased.
It's the way of the future. So, but yeah,
so
if you guys want to come check it out, this is it right here. If you're in a maybe Swamp Thing, Batman, Jonah Hex, Hellboy, I know it's a lot of shit, but Hammer horror, spaghetti western. But those are my influences, and among others. So, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys check it out. I'm taking it down in 2 weeks, and if you've been sitting on the fence, yeah, you'll see, and hopefully trying to step up my game on each book I put out. So, and yeah, man, thanks for stopping by and watching. We are going to be doing the Midnight Metal Shop. It's going to be midnight in Louisiana here in a minute. It's midnight on the East Coast.
Yeah, man.
Well, we always start late
here.
Yeah.
So
one here.
you guys want to head over to Preston's channel? We're gonna be going live in about 19 minutes or so, give or take.
Special guest Brian Christgau,
and hopefully our boy Brian will be there. We're gonna be talking about the art and maybe some of the music of Black Sabbath.
I love Black Sabbath. Huge fan.
Me too. And yeah, man, thanks everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.